Well, hello, friends and family and fellow YouTubers. I got my lap full. I've got two of Sugar's babies that are left to be sold. Let me see if I lower this down a little bit. I don't usually do two this age in my lap at once. I need to build me a table. Anyways, I want to apologize for the video that was supposed to go out Tuesday. I did it in different clips. I had one where I was delivering the only boy that Sugar had. Let's see, her babies were September 26th. A lady, a little over an hour ago, she bought him. And I got a neat note that next day where I went to its forever home, and she sent me pictures of the guy holding them, and what a sweet, that just made me happy. But I still have these two girls. I actually have three girls. These two have still been together. They've done well together. Typically, I got nicked. Typically, I don't leave them together this long, but they've done well together. You know, one thing that makes it nice is if somebody's buying two does at the same time, they can transport them home together, you know, and not worry about it. Another thing that I usually try to do is try to tell them, you know, if you're buying two, you know, even if it was a boy or girl, keep the cages close by, just so that, you know, that transition's a little bit easier. Anyways, these two girls have been really sweet. Sugar's babies are normally sweet anyways, but they have been pretty exceptional. Now this one in the front is a little bit smaller than this one. This one's quite a bit bigger. The Marshmallow, I think you've seen Marshmallow in other videos. Type-wise, she's probably more than either one of these two, but they're all sweet rabbits. You know, they should do you well. Little baby. Yeah, you guys are doing really well. There goes my broom. So, you can tell I don't abuse my animals. Now, what I'm going to do in this video, I don't remember what I included in that. I think I included babies still. I know there was the trip to Hamden, and I can't use that video. The video that, I don't remember if it was these two girls or if it was Marshmallow. I wasn't able to use that clip either. So, you're going to have different dates all together to be used on, this will be coming out Tuesday. I've got 3 videos coming out this week. This is Sunday. What would it be? The 10th. January 10th. So Monday I'll have my rabbit update. I think that's going to be an exciting one for some people. Tuesday will be this video you're seeing right now with the different clips. There'll probably be 2 other clips from last week for the rabbits for sale. So, and I don't remember which video that I had answered some of the questions, and I want to thank all my supporters for asking those questions. You know, there's a lot of new people getting into rabbits, which I think is really great. You know, whether it's for pet rabbits or even raising, one's buying breeders to start raising their own meat, to be more self-sufficient. I know there was a question on how I heat the barn. Well, it is somewhere around 27. I think the last I looked it was 27 degrees, and I'm holding just about 60 in here. This morning, we were down in the low teens this morning. I think it was 44 degrees in here. I do run a little heater. I mean, it's not a very big heater. I run it on low, and it will keep this barn at night. Even last night it was in the teens, and when I got up this morning it was 44 degrees. So it works well. You know, there's only been 1 or 2 mornings, that was last year, that a different type of cage that I had. They had the little drinking cups. There were 2 mornings that I came out, and it was just a slight skim over the top of that. So, you know, the barn is holding its heat pretty good. You know, during the day, where I had the clear panels, the sun comes through, it warms it up really quick. You know, so at night, because that part isn't insulated, you know, I know I'm losing heat. But, you know, if I can keep it above freezing, I'm happy. Any mother that's getting ready to have kids should be fine. The scratching that you're hearing in the background is baby. She is due in about 10, no, her nest box is supposed to go in about 10 days. And last night, Leanne and I came out to do the treats, and she was gathering up fur. So if anybody who raises rabbits, are you noticing this year that your does are starting to make nests like a week to 10 days before it's due for their nest box? If that's going on with you, can you leave a comment in the comment box? I find it strange. The last round of rabbit, Sugar did it last time, and Sugar never does that. Sugar builds her nest the day that she's going to have babies, and she pulls fur normally 5 to 10 minutes before she has them. Just odd, but she did that her last time. Baby did it early the last time. Melania probably last fall had done that. So if you know why they do that, can you leave a comment? Because I'm curious. I'm having a lot of does doing that this year, and not sure what it's all about. So if you hold on, I'm going to put the rest of the clips of what should have gone on last Tuesday. Good boy. Yes. He's a good boy. Okay, so now we got Samson. Now Samson, I'm going to have to look at his record. I believe that Samson was born, I think it was either April or May, and that doesn't sound right. I'll have to look. This is from Donna, who is a Lionhead mini Rex. She's black. She's got a little bit of the Lionhead. She's black. She's got some of the otter. Friendly doe. And I bred her to, Blue, who is a blue mini Rex. I've always called him my mischievous one. Out of all of her babies, he was a mischievous one. Boy, I'll tell you what, when he was on a top cage, you put anything on the top of the cage, within minutes he'd have it down. He's gentle, loves the attention. You know, when I come out to do my chores in the morning, he's right there, waiting to be pet. And a lot of times when I first come out, I give sunflower seeds. I give 6 sunflower seeds to each one of them, and he wants to be pet. Before he'll eat his sunflower seeds, he waits for me to pet him. So he just loves that attention. you know, somebody that wanted to have him as an indoor rabbit, you know, I wouldn't let him run around loose unless it was absolutely rabbit proof. He would be a fun one to watch. He's comical. He's got a lot of activity. He's, you know, even down there, if there's a noise, it's usually him rattling around in his cage. Here you go, boy. Yeah. You know, he's a decent size for a pet type rabbit. You know, he's not big. I'm going to take a guess that he's somewhere, I'm going to say right around 4.5 pounds. And I could weigh him. A good boy. He's a good boy. So if you give me just a minute, I will get, I'll get one of baby's girls or baby's boys. Maybe, I think I did the boys last time. Maybe I'll do the girls. If you look at the girls, you're going to see the boys because she's got one of each. There's one kind of the wild rabbit look. There's the silver or the gray with kind of swirls in it. Just so I can keep this video a little bit shorter. Now, I did have somebody asking the price on the rabbits. I have made a stipulation to myself that I wasn't going to give prices on YouTube. It's just something I'm not going to do. If somebody is serious about the rabbits, you know, contact me and you know, we can discuss it there. You know, it's not that my prices are so sky high. I can give you my price ranges are between $25 and $45, and there is one that I would sell for $15. I don't think that's unreasonable, and I've been selling quite a few. I'm on a little bit of a slow point right now, but you know, we just went to Thanksgiving, we celebrated Christmas. You know, typically that's a hard, especially here in Maine, this is a hard time a year for a lot of people because now we're pouring money into heating our homes. So, you go, boy. You're such a loving boy. You are. So I'll be right with you. Well, hello. Well, hello. Okay, so I've got one of Baby's and Smokey's boys. This is the one I call more of a wild looking, the wild type rabbit. Now, this is the boy. There's a girl that looks just like him, which I thought was really, really interesting how that happened. Now, Mandy's got two blacks, it's a lighter, almost a cream color. And then there's more of a, well, anyways, there's two of one color, two of the other color, two of the other one, which I think is just neat. Now, I don't know, you know, if they're boys or girls. They're not even 4 weeks old yet. I just thought it was neat. And then with the Baby's and hers. So, this is the little boy. Here you go, boy. These guys were born September 23rd. Hey, sweetie. You're curious. You're curious, little boy, huh? Everybody wants to unbutton my pocket. Take my tape measure out. Okay, let me set that down. Everybody wants to get into my pocket. How come? Huh? Okay. So, like I said, there's the boy. This is the boy. There's a girl that just looks just like him. So I'll grab one of the others. Good boy. Yes, good baby. Okay, so this is the silver one. This is a boy. Like I said, this girl looks just like him. I love those colors. And Daisy. Daisy's babies are... They were born December 19th. And she has some of this silver. So this one here, this is babies too. Baby is in New Zealand. The dad to these is a lavender Rex. Now their coats aren't quite as soft, but they are soft. You know, they don't have quite that short Rex coat, but they're absolutely soft. And again, these guys have been very, very calm rabbits. Have been right from the start. Of course, they were handled from the beginning. You know, when I saw the colors of these, it was just ooh, ah. And I love making of them when they're tiny like that. And I think it makes it easier, you know, when you try to handle them when they get bigger. Huh. Good baby. Good baby. Okay, so I'll grab one of the other ones. Good baby. You are. Good baby. Yes. You pretty girl. Okay, so this one was right at the door, kind of looking to be pet. So this is one of the girls. And like I said, there's a boy that looks just like her. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful babies. Beautiful rabbits. Now, I have sold some of these Rexes as pets. Actually, I've sold some of the New Zealands for pets. You know, so they will make a good pet. They're going to be a larger pet. But they're calm. You know, you can see she's calm. She's happy. Put your ears forward. Huh? Can you put your ears? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault. That was my fault. Yes, my fault. But you can see the marking on the back, which that's the brown. Some have the white. Huh. Good baby. So that, you know, I do have a few left. I have Hope. Everybody's seen Hope. She's my my mini Rex, the white one. She was one of the ones that we had rescued that night. Tommy, actually, I'll bring Tommy out. He's the only true Rex that I have left for sale. So I'll bring him out. He's a beautiful boy. In fact, I did breed a Rex with her, my Lily, my white Rex. I bred those two here, about a week ago, not quite a week ago. So I'm anxious to see what happens there. Lily's first time being bred. Tommy was born June 13th. Of last year. And he is from Mocha's litter, bred to Smoky. So I'll be right with you. Okay, honey. There you go. You're a good girl. You was. You're a good girl. Oh, she was. She was beautiful. Oh, beautiful. I have so enjoyed him. So enjoyed him. He's going to be a big boy.
You know, I'm going to say he's going to be a good 9. I don't know if he'll quite hit 10 pounds. He's solid, good-natured. Of course, with Lily, neither one of them have been used for breeding before, so, you know, he wasn't quite, I mean, he knew what to do, but he wasn't quite sure how to go about it. Oh, does that feel good? Huh? Does that feel good? But just a good boy. His dad, Smokey, he's been a good breeder. Of course, the mother to this one, Mocha, my chocolate Rex, she's a sweet girl. She's a sweet girl. So you can see the white behind his ears. Oh, sweetheart, yes. So anyways, as of right now, this is the only true Rex that I have for sale. He would be, you know, if somebody was looking, you know, to breed for the color, for that nice soft coat. You know, pets, like I said, I've sold quite a few of the Rexes for pets. You know, if you're breeding for meat, he would be a good choice, especially if you did use the pelts, and I know that might bother somebody that's watching this video, but, you know, we have to face facts. This is what some people do. You know, in a video, I might explain a little bit more about rabbit meat for some who aren't familiar. Actually, you know what? I'll start right now. For over 30 years, I have been taking cholesterol medicine because my cholesterol, I can't control my cholesterol. I've done the eating all the right foods and blah, 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 and I hadn't been able to get it down. Including eating oatmeal. I think it was almost 2 years, oatmeal every single breakfast for 2 years. Can you imagine? And it never changed my cholesterol. So for over 30 years, I've been taking medicine for that. And I could get it almost within those, with the high one, I could get it almost, you know, within that border, but not quite. With the low part of it, I could get it almost to where, but not quite. Well, we started eating rabbit meat. And when I went in for my lab work shortly after, the triglycerides, I had dropped 185 points. And everything was within that safe zone. Now, yes, I'd been still taking the medicine, but for the first time in over 30 years, I've been able to keep that, you know, in the safe zone. So, talking to my doctor, talking to my cardiologist, I had said, okay, so we've been eating rabbit meat about once a month. I said, what if we would have it twice a month? Do you think I could come off the medicine? And I don't know. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do prior to going in for my next lab work, which I think is February. Nothing else changed in my diet, other than we were eating rabbit meat. Now, my wife also has high cholesterol. She is diabetic. She also has chronic kidney failure. So, according to the doctors, she is that close to being on dialysis. Anyway, she went in to have her lab work done about a month ago, and her cholesterol has come down remarkable. So, you know, rabbit meat is a very lean meat. It's very, very easily digestible. A lot of protein in it. It's very good for you. Now, somebody might say, how can you eat these cute rabbits? No, you're not going to do it today. No. Now, I can't process them myself. I do have somebody else do it. But you know, you guys have seen my rabbits. You know that they are very healthy looking. You know that they've been loved on. I mean, does this look like a rabbit that has been neglected? This is how all these guys are. So I know what I'm eating. I know the love that they went into it. When I do have them processed, I expect them to be, how do you say this? Treated, yeah. When they go down, I don't want them to feel a thing. I want it to be done, over with. I hope for those who are listening, I hope you understand where I'm coming from on this. But I know what I'm eating. I know what I've fed these guys. I know the love that they've had. You know, they live a life that's been respected. You know, a lot of you homesteaders, I know what you're. I know you get the messages on your channel about how could you kill such a cute animal, and so you know where I'm coming from on this. On my channel, I have been very fortunate. I had one person that attacked the channel back about a year ago, you know, and was all about, well, I'm not going to subscribe, I'm going to unsubscribe from you, and blah, blah. The person never subscribed to me in the first place. But anyways, you know, if you want to, for those who have never had rabbit meat is very, very similar to chicken. It's a little more grainier. The flavor is just unreal. There's all different ways that you can cook it. Any way that you cook chicken, you can cook rabbit. One of my favorite ways that Leanna does it is rabbit pie. It would be the same as you do with chicken. It's got peas, it's got carrots. Of course, there's like a gravy. Leanna makes I ought to have her do that recipe, and I could share it here. It's got like dumplings on the top, and that is one of my favorite ways. Now she's done some other ones that are really, really good, but I think that one is my favorite one. So, you know, in these times of uncertainty, you know, you watch the news and you're seeing salmonella, however you pronounce it, in so much of the foods that we buy in the stores. You know, if you raise your own, you raise them clean. You know, you handle everything right, you know, while they're living, but also, easy, honey, easy, I'm sorry. You know, even with the process, you know, if you're clean, you do things right, you're not going to have to worry about it. Good baby, yes. So I wasn't going to do that in this video. I didn't want this video to become long, and I'm long. 48 minutes, because a lot of it I can take out going and getting the rabbits and putting them back. But you know, if you're considering raising your own meat, rabbit meat, you know, when you take the amount of rabbit that you can raise, and hi, baby, I'm getting bunny kisses. Thank you. Wow, that's the first for him. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, he's in a bottom cage, so he doesn't get quite the attention that somebody in the top or upper, but you can see that bond that him and I have. It's just, so if I can raise ones like him, from him or from my does, I know what I'm eating. I'm eating something that I cared for, I loved on, they lived a good life. Yeah. If you've never had rabbit meat, you know, before you go and you buy cages and water bottles and feeders and nest boxes and the rabbits, you know, you're breeding does. Usually you start out with 2 does and a buck. Before you do that, see if somebody will give you a sample, or if you can buy a rabbit. Now, I can't sell my rabbits processed. I don't have a place anywhere near close where they are federally inspected. I also don't have a license to sell, and I guess that's quite costly too. So I don't sell my rabbit meat. What I try to do is I try to sell them as breeders or for pets. That's, the majority of what is raised here, that's what it's for. It's for pets and for breeding stock. So, but see if you can buy some rabbit meat from somebody. Just try it out. There's all kinds of recipes you can get online. I know Family Tradition Homestead, I think that's the name of it. I've watched them a lot. I know they've got some recipes. I can share. Maybe that's what I'll talk to Leanne about, doing a video on that rabbit pie that we do. But I know you can find them. Do a Google search. You can find all kinds of recipes. And just try it. See if you like it. If you know somebody who is raising rabbits and they're getting ready to process, and you want to be able to process your own, see if they can help you. See if they can teach you. See if that's something that you can do, or find somebody that could do it for you. So there's an extra that I had no idea of sharing today. But again, I want to thank everybody who has supported this channel. I love all the comments and questions. As I shared in the video that I did yesterday, I'm going to do a video just answering some of those questions, because there was some really, really good questions in there. Hi, baby. You're getting impatient. You're getting impatient. He says, I want another girlfriend. That was fun. Anyways, please ask your questions. Hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be this week. I've got a lot on my plate this week. I finally got my truck done. Had quite a bit of work done on that. I've got to go and stock up on grain. I was going to do that today, but I'll probably do that tomorrow instead. I'm going to stock up big time on grain. I'll probably have 3-4 months worth of grain. You're getting impatient. So, again, thank you so much. Love you guys. God bless you. You're such a sweetheart. You are. You're such a sweetheart.